As the sun rose on the dawn of the 7th of July, acrid smoke still lingered in the air. The wounded were tended to, the weary found brief respite, but the battle was far from over. Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, and welcome back to episode 2 of Operation EMBER SABER, where me in command of the 40th Motor Rifle Regiment take on the warpath to lead our formation to victory, and hopefully securing a greater operational victory for the group of Soviet forces in Germany after the prolonged ceasefire of the June War. Now, in the last episode, we had some great successes early on, but overconfidence took the best of me, and I suffered way more losses than I was anticipating or prepared to lose. As such, we are now in a bit of a predicament now. I have already made the decision to go on with a defense in this current stage. I think we are up to the task, but we do not have enough operational authority to do everything I'd like. What do I mean by that? We don't have enough operational authority to fully do up our deployment points, as well as repair our deplenished formations, namely our BMP-2 platoon, as well as our T-64 platoon. Now, as a result, we're going to have to be a little creative with how we spend our points. Now, what I want to do, and this is a rather risky undertaking, but I would like to go with Filion. One of the good things is that we can adjust our points, and if we don't like what we do, we can just discard changes. Now, that's what I'm going to try to do. I hypothesize that I think the Mi-24 with Filion is going to be decisive in this defense because, I know for a fact that the British don't have good man-portable air defense systems, and they do have the Rapier, but they don't have something like the Gepard or the Pivads or the Shilka. They only have the Rapier, and their man-portable air defenses are quite lacking in the Javelin. It's not very good, and so I think our Hinds will be able to operate more freely, but at the same time, as you can see, it costs a lot of points to deploy Filium. And so let's take a look at how we could get by just reinforcing our current platoons like that, and then we get some more deployment points, and engineer support I think is going to be quite important. So let's go with 50 points here. This is probably the most conservative option, is just focusing on replenishing our lost platoons and focusing on making do with what we have now, because defense phases usually give us a very healthy amount of operational authority. I guess that's high command rewarding us for an effective use of resources, and so we do get a hefty bonus, and I am fairly confident in our ability to ward back the British attacks. It's just a matter of having enough of a reserve force to strike back if the need arises, because that's one of the bigger problems with defenses, is being able to be mobile in your defensive operations so as to cover gaps that form, especially if the situation starts snowballing. Okay, so looking over here, just resupplied this platoon. We have enough to resupply another platoon. I'm going to go ahead and resupply another BMP platoon. I think that's a good use of our money. And then we're down to just 4 operational authority. And it's just 2 stages, so it's going to be fairly quick. This should be a shorter episode, thankfully, but it's still going to be quite challenging. But I am optimistic. And so without further ado, let us build our defenses and get ready for the British counterattack to our sector. And we do have divisional authority, and so that's going to help us for sure. If we get a position under attack and whatnot, we will be able to at least call up division and ask for a little bit of help. All right, without further ado, Kaboyu. And this is fairly interesting. We got the a defense for the same map we got to attack on. So we literally are defending our positions that we just assaulted. So, and I am quite happy. This provision, I think this is a good map to defend, because there's 2 very clear lanes, and there's basically, from the get-go, there are just 2 axes where they could be pushing in from, and we have already some good positions here from our, looks like East German backup. So judging by the Schützen, T-55s and whatnot. So very good. So I think the most important things for defense are observation points, so you know obviously where the enemy is, and so you can prepare accordingly. And the barbed wire. I think not a whole lot. You see a lot of YouTubers do this where they will focus most of their points on anti-tank positions, sometimes mortar, strong points. I think the 2 most important things are observation points and barbed wire, or obstacles, place obstacles. And then the 3rd one would be something like a strong point in like a few spots here, so that you can make their job of capturing a victory point or whatnot a little harder. I think the other one is anti-air emplacement, but in this case, I think we can do without the anti-air emplacement, or, well, we'll see. I am going to play some more observation. I think one here is sufficient. It's nice to make sure that you have good coverage. So we have good observation here. I think another one here wouldn't hurt. And what we can do is close down the easy lanes. So if they do decide to assault through the easy lanes, so to speak, the fast ways to get to the zone, that they're going to have a hard time. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to actually, this is a weak spot right here. They could come in from this flank and really give us a hard time. So if we put an observation spot here, then we can lock down this area so that they can only come, so that they can't use this gap here. So we can, because this lake is not transversible, so they would have to come around here. So I'm going to lock it down actually right here. So the woods. There we go. And then I think we don't need any blockages here. So what I'm actually going to do is deploy a strong point here. Right there. Now we can start putting down our units. I think the BMP-2s, having 2 platoons of BMP-2s recon is quite good, actually. I'm going to forward deploy a couple of them to give an observation from like this area. And then another, I think, from this area. That's my plan. So let us deploy them as such. Tanks, I'm going to have my tanks operate in conjunction with a headquarters unit. This is going to be my mobile force, and they're going to be trolling between these 2 areas. But for now, I think I'm going to have them currently right here. Our Vozdika can, I think it should have enough range to at least, well, we can deploy them here and give them a dedicated supply unit. That way they should be able to reach these 2 points. I'm going to have another supply. I think this looks, well, we'll see. Have to be a little bit malleable. Can't just be dead set on one approach. We have to be able to adapt with the times. Estrella can go here in the middle, I think. Good compromise. We have still 300 points. I'm going to deploy some mortars. I think this area is looking a little weak because you can see here, this has many axes. It's very industrial, so it's very built up, so it's harder to attack. This one is just this area, and then huge gaps. So I'm going to put the mortars in the woods here. And then I can deploy 2 platoons here. So I'm going to deploy 2 platoons of BMP-2 here. And 1 platoon of BMP-2 here. In that case, well, this is pretty built up. I'm going to go 1 platoon of BMP-2 here. And then you here. Well, here. So that this recon isn't like ratted out by the other BMP-2 unit. All right, so that's all our deployments. I'm going to set our recon to hold fire. So if they see something right off the bat, they're not just going to start blasting. And I think this is our setup. I'm actually going to preemptively set up our MiG-29 to cover this area because I think the Strela has this other area, other cover. So I will just Put our MiG-29 here. And off to battle we go. Поехали. Oh! Weird glitch. We also have a negative event card. Ah, dang. Reduce HQ command radius and reduce SAM accuracy from electronic warfare. Radio was our greatest ally until it wasn't. No. К бою. Поехали. So first things first, let's move the BMP recon over here. As well as you over here, preferably. This is going to give a nice overwatch position. Well, actually, we could... I'm going to move it over there, actually. Let's see if we can observe the situation, monitor the situation from over here. And all comes to wait. Wait to see where the enemy is going to strike from. Our Zvozdika has, like I predicted, range to reach both of our positions. And we are getting a preparatory barrage from the enemy right now. Not overly concerned. BMP2, actually, try to move in a little closer to here. We also have built up a lot of tactical support points. We don't have a whole lot of TAC aids, but that's fine. It just gives us a nice surplus in case we need to just keep our MiG-29s on point. Oh my goodness, that is a sizable enemy attack. All right, let's go to maneuver our tanks here to a position to face them. Our BMP2s are getting... Oh, not good, not good. Retreat, retreat. Okay, so we're gonna start our batteries already. Okay. And I'm gonna get some artillery fire as well. And that's a sizable, considerable attack. It's a lot of chieftains though. We should be able to, on a one-on-one, be able to square up with them. The BMP2s hopefully help as well. They're thoroughly suppressed. This seems to be the only axis currently under attack. And the mortars are working. We have enemy helicopters. Those are the damn Lynxes. Those are quite a thorn on my side if they stay airborne. Okay, retreat. Strela to move up. Okay, this guy is going to have to fall back entirely. Otherwise I'm going to lose the platoon. Damn, that's bad. Okay, you're going to have to deploy as well. Good. It's a rough start. Not what I was looking for. Supply platoon is gonna have to come over here. I'm optimistic though, if we can survive this first strike, and that Lynx TOW should be able to... We'll probably run out of ammo here in a second. Actually, deploy the MiG-29. MiG-29, I need you right now. Here it comes. MiG-29 is coming in. It's going to take care of those Lynxes. And then from there on in, it should be fairly easy to wrap up this enemy strike. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me. Strela, take care of this guy. This is a bad situation. I hope the MiG-29 comes around. Strela is going to engage the Lynx. Okay, the Lynx has run out of ammo. We got another platoon here. This looks like infantry. I'm going to have a... artillery barrage over there. It is indeed infantry, so artillery walking over here. We need those tanks taken care of, guys. Come on. Shit. Okay, tank's gonna have to come up. I'm gonna deploy another platoon here. This is bad. Okay, you're gonna have to leave your position, come over here. This is way rougher than I was expecting. Okay, there's the other infantry. Chieftain. I'm gonna have to tell these guys to fall back. Yep. Hopefully I can bait this tank into moving closer and becoming more vulnerable. That's my goal right now. This BMP platoon. I need eyes on those guys on the right flank. There we go. They're just territorial army rifles. They shouldn't be that big a threat. There's 2 platoons of them there. That is a problem. Okay, there we go. The chieftains are coming under fire. This is the ambush that I was expecting would happen, and it has paid off. There we go. That platoon is getting mulched, so you guys are going to refocus on the infantry. These territorial army rifles need to die. They need to die right now. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble, because we don't have the infantry to counter them this very moment. And our mortars are running out of ammo already. Here comes the infantry. That's a problem. There we go. Come on, boys. My artillery is not firing. I need you to fire. My BMP-2 platoon is moving to reinforce. I think I'm gonna abdicate of the command platoon just for the sake of having more infantry platoons. I am going to not deploy it, and just to have more units, because I just don't have enough units is the problem. Okay, so our tanks are back. This is good. We're taking care of their infantry. Good job, boys. Now, after that infantry is taken care of, take care of their command unit. Okay. So you're gonna now hold fire and move here to set up an overwatch. Okay, hold fire, artillery. Alright, we are about a little bit of ways into this defense. I think we're holding our own decently well. Okay, mortars, you gotta hold fire so we can resupply you. I'm gonna hold off on the MiG-29 until I see credible enemy threats, so I'm not just wasting them a deployment. There we go. This looks like armor. So move over here, and you deploy there. You deploy there. Hold fire for now. I want everyone to come to enemy fire at the same time. There we go. Alright, everyone, hold up, stop, dismount, open fire. We have another platoon here coming in. I don't know what that is. Just start moving here so we can resupply. Another enemy tank platoon. Okay, but these guys are taken thoroughly care of. It looks like a rapier in the back there. Chieftains and a rapier. Looks like another command platoon. No biggie. This is a fairly weak attack here, so I'm just going to deploy. I think that should be unnecessary. This guy is out of ammo. You guys are going to turn your armor towards this chieftain. Artillery. Fire. The Sappiori are going to move here, because that looks like another infantry platoon supported by a command unit. And you need to engage this chieftain here, support these guys. FE432 with the man pads, that's even weaker. Okay, the chieftain's taken care of. Okay, hold here, resupply. Alright, so. Ooh, okay, so we got another attack here. Oh, that's a warrior. Set up. You guys are gonna fall back into the woods and prepare for this attack. I'm gonna smoke this chieftain here. And artillery is going to take care of those mortars. Damn, that's a lot of stuff coming in now. This is the proper enemy attack. Alright, Sappiori, disembark. Fire on those warriors. You can hold now. Okay, tanks move up. I'm going to take care of those chieftains up close and personal. Okay, that worked. There's the chieftains. Halt and fire. Now the Brits are coming in. Challengers on that flank, that's not good. BMP-2s, get over there and engage those mortars so we can engage them from the rear. This BMP-2 infantry, that's going to be a little harder. Come on, take care of those chieftains. Okay, You're gonna have to RTB. You come back here and resupply. Okay, he's got a thing protecting their rear here. I'm just gonna smoke him and finish wrapping up those guys there. So this is the Challenger. Okay, so let's take a break here and analyze our situation. We got a Challenger here. Mortars here. We can engage those with our platoon here. And this guy's gonna finish mopping up those mortars while this is getting smoked. This is the plan. Okay. Execute. Выполняем боевая задача. Okay, you two move and get that mortar. Challenger, that's gonna be a little challenging. Ha ha ha. So I'm actually gonna deploy these two over here. Try to get that Challenger. Okay, you got him. So fall back here and hold fire. We got 10 minutes and we're doing good. We have all our points still, minimal losses. We lost Estrella there, but that's just the Challenger being in our rear ridiculously. Just snaked through our defenses, and we got mortars here. Okay, so we're going to meet them in the woods. That is our combat task. Okay, in that case, you're gonna move back here, and you're gonna redeploy over there because I don't want all our assets to be on a wild goose chase against a frickin' Challenger platoon. Okay, T-64 is ready to go. It's going to be redeployed over there. Okay, and you are ready to go. Mow them down. Okay, redeploy. Get back. There we go. There we go, there we go. Deploy, deploy. Get this Challenger. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. Come on. Finish him. Beautiful, beautiful job. Oh my, you fell for my trap, you bloody bastard. Alright, come over here. This platoon is out of supply. You go home, and we're gonna resupply using some other people. The Vozdika has ranked up. That's terrific. Higher rate of fire, more accuracy. It's good. Good deal. Okay. Oh, we're getting hit by our own artillery. That's bad. Get back in, boys. Gonna come over here. Oh, they got an abbot or something over there. BMP, go figure out what that is. 7 minutes left on the clock. Good going. There it is. That looks to be... Well, that's slow, so it could be the infantry. I don't know. We'll wait. If it starts firing again, we'll use that platoon to ambush them again. Just because it's defense, it doesn't mean that you have to sit on your ass. The best defense is a good offense. Move up a little closer. Nothing over here on this lake, so move over here. Our T-64 B1V platoon is ready to go again. Oh, that's a sizable attack coming in here. Looks like quite a few platoons of armor. This is going to be a big one. But our artillery barrage is nearly ready to go, and we have dug-in tanks. And we're going to have another platoon of tanks here. Our tanks are fully vetted. There's the Abbot. That Abbot platoon's got to go. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, they got 2 Abbot platoons or something. Okay, I'm going to smoke this flank, move the BMP, destroy this platoon. We're going to need it. We're going to preemptively artillery this region. And deploy MiG-29 air cover here. And that's beautiful. We took out that Abbott platoon. That silenced those guns. These guys, they're getting hit in the flank. That is just beautiful. I mean, we got artillery coming down. The works. Our other flank is still secured. We got enemy aircraft coming in. Charlotte 10 opening up, MiG-29 opening up. We got one down. And the other one is suppressed. Come on, getting me another kill, buddy. He's panicky. But the enemy attack has been foibled. Or foiled, rather. Foible is a deficiency, not a failure. Oh, and he's gone. Yep. Ooh. Artillery my spawn. Not cool.
5 minutes remaining.
Yes, yes, they're getting artillery fairly severely now. They're bringing out the army level weapons. Okay, we lost another BMP here. You're gonna go home. Gotta get that supply up here. 5 minutes to go, so that's a good sign of things to come. So, I want to risk killing those guns. I think it's gonna be worth the risk of getting spotted here. So, I'm just gonna send this BMP 2 platoon further in their rear. Get a nice look. You guys are nearly out of ammo too. It's fine. You can also go home. Oh, don't get spotted. Ah, shit. That's bad. Okay, so that's another strike coming in here. Okay, but it has attracted the ire of those guns. That's good. Our tanks, more tanks here coming in. So, artillery in this position. This is probably their last sizable attack. More rifles. Those are rifles, not territorial rifles, so open up. This is good. Good combined fire here. Set another MiG-29 patrol. Okay. Artillery fire up again. This rifle unit here is getting worryingly close. Okay. Alright, never mind. Switch target to those chieftains. Damn, that's a big attack. God, come on, artillery, I need you. Supplies coming in. And you come over here as well. Do you have a fire mission? No, you do not. Fire on these guys. Okay, now they're coming under fire from those chieftains over there. Okay, you can retreat now. Stop getting shot at. Блять. У нас ранено. We got another ранение here. More enemy aircraft coming in. MiG-29s. Come on, boys. That's one down. And this one is gonna have to fall back. Too hot. Got another kill though. That's good. You are going to have to fall back. This is a pretty mighty attack now coming in. But still holding on. Oh shoot, what is this? That's a pretty big attack here too. Alright, shift fire, shift fire. Face your armor and keep firing. Okay, you're gonna have to fall back. Oh, this guy doesn't see them, that's why he's not firing. Come on. Get in position to fire. And fall back a bit. Damn, 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 damn. Alright. It's getting a little perilous now. Focus on these guys. Don't let them get our point. Oh, no, no, no. I don't think so.
1 minute remaining.
Yes, I know. I'm aware. Okay, shell these guys. Come on. Don't let Kama fall, boys. You just need to kill... Yes, there we go. So we got Kama, and we're likely going to have Dvina still as well. They don't have time. Move. Damn, that was close. Okay, we defended Kama. Damn, that was a mighty big attack there, though. Come on. Oh my god, it's gonna come down to whether they come into the zone or not. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh, just in the nick of time. Whew, that was close. But quite a successful defense. I mean, if you compare our losses, those were mighty big losses on the British side, and they only got us there nearly at the end because we were running out of units more than anything. But if you look at our tally, it's pretty good, especially considering assets like artillery pieces, mortars, lots of their tanks. I mean, this platoon taking out those two I'm nominating the commanding officer of this platoon for a hero of the Soviet Union. All right. All right. 1,600 hours of July the 7th. The dead were accounted. The reinforcements poured in to fill the gaps. The fighting went on. Now, I think we were in a much better position. We still lack what I would consider adequate operational authority, but we can deploy helicopters, which I think makes a huge difference. Now, actually, let's see here. What can I do? I can upgrade these guys this much, and then I get a BMP-3 platoon, which is gangbusters. And then I can just resupply our tanks so we're not so desperately short. I think that's the call. I think this is our best bet. Engineer support, we don't need that much. We have enough deployment points, as we saw. And our units are doing quite well. They're doing quite well. They're proving themselves in combat. Let's see what else we got. And we got electronic warfare yet again. So this means that the SAM accuracy is reduced. As we saw last time, they were struggling against the enemy aircraft. But we held on. We held down defiantly, I would say. And now that we have our units, we have a higher unit count total. We have more tanks. We have more infantry fighting vehicles. And we have the BMP-3 platoon, a full BMP-3 platoon to be able to be deployed. I think that makes a huge difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on that so I can upgrade one more platoon of BMPs. I'm going to do... I think this is the guy that took out those challengers, so he's the one that's getting another platoon. Congratulations, sir. In fact, I could give him an entire... hold on. That's fine. We'll hold on to this for time being. Give you 2 more units. You've also performed well. Everyone's been performing incredibly well thus far. So, all right. So it's 1,600 arrows. We only have to do that again. Hopefully, it works out just as well. All right. 2 events, and we already know the chaos of war is rarely merciful to the soldiers. Very well said. All right. К бою, ребята! Okay, looking over our battlefield here. Well, it was obvious that, I mean, this became the center point of the British advance. So they were cheeky. They almost got Kama, so no scoffing there. I'm going to deploy the BMP-3 platoon here in conjunction with one of those BMP-2 platoons. This one. I think this is going to be our biggest defense. Then deploy both of those tank platoons as well here. to be the main axes of advance. These guys are on their way, but now they can be forward deployed here. You, I'm going to redeploy to Kama. And what else we got? Got the Vozika. I can just send you back and then respawn you with appropriate supply. There we go. I'm actually going to forward deploy you slightly so you have more range to engage. So the Gauss 66 with the mortars can be deployed here as well. Once again, the BMP-2 platoon can be deployed here. Where's the BMP-1 platoon? Here you are. It can be deployed here as well. And the 2 recon platoons, you will go here, and you will go there. So, and now this has been upgraded. I think this was the one that had, yeah, Dalny, as you can see there on the top right. This was the one that was a 2-man, but now it's been upgraded to a 3-man platoon. Congratulations, comrade. And the supplies will be forward deployed here. Once again, we won't have divisional artillery, so that's something to consider. But we are already 180 victory points in to this phase, and from personal experience, for a warpath to win, you have to average out at 100 victory points per stage. We are right now, we entered with 120, and so we're already 60 points up. And so if we do another total victory here, we can actually lose a few points and still be good for our average. We can lose both Kama and if we lose, well, Kama is actually, we can lose that no problem. But what's the first victory point we can lose? We can lose Mista just fine, as well as Ishim. We can lose half our victory points and still be in the green. So that's our consideration. Those are our combat tasks. Выполняем боевая задача, ребята. К бою. All right. To war. You hold fire. Move over there. And you hold... No, you don't hold fire. You hold fire. Move over there. And you can see the scars of battle here. Just completely... fucking up my frame rate is what they're doing. But yeah, this area here saw some very heavy fighting, as you can see here. Very heavy indeed. Here comes the preparatory barrages, and we already see their first axis of advance. It's going to be on the right there. And don't stay out in the open so open. Oh my goodness. Alright, set up enemy air combat air patrol here, and move to this position. You'd be so kind. We're already getting fire, so Vozika can already open fire on these guys. Hold fire. You yourself hold fire. Oh, we got 2 axes of advance actually here. Cheeky. Alright, well, if they want to get up close and personal, then they could be my guest. Really. We got some mortars or something over here. Can open fire. Centurion AVRE here as well. We can start chilling those guys as well. Oh man, that's a sizable attack here. Where'd all these guys come from? Right. I'm gonna smoke these chiefs, so they have to get up close with our infantry. Superior is gonna have to forward deploy here a little bit. Bastards. That's a lot of artillery. Okay, left side has been defended successfully. Let's resupply, come on. Now the chaos on the right side, I think, is about to get pretty apparent here. I'm gonna have to deploy here to this flank. Get up and go. And you're gonna have to fall back. Oh, shit. Oh, that's problematic, alright. That's a problem. Okay. Let's redeploy these tanks. Come on, boys, resupply and gotta get on the move. We got a little bit of a situation, a crisis developing here on the right. Damn. Okay, wow. That platoon actually got wiped. That's good, that's good. Okay, my BMP-2 here is gonna have to do some major heroic actions. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. What is this all of a sudden? The entire British Army has showed up. Okay, BMP-2s, you're gonna have to take care of those artillery units. Damn, alright. Boys, get out of there. This is problematic. Deeply. Okay. Get in the flank of this Challenger. Start hitting him with some Concords or something. Gonna smoke these guys so that the BMPs can operate in peace. Get those abbots. Because we lost one, but we gotta get those fucking artillery pieces. Damn, this is a little bit of a sketchy situation. It's quite a sketchy situation. Get out of there. Shoot. Ситуация полный пиздец. Becoming quite problematic here. Quickly becoming a little bit of a fucking situation. You need to go home. Okay, we're holding this point here pretty good. I think the Challengers also got fucked. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, you need to come over here. And Vozdika needs to start firing here on this position. Damn. We need more armor is what we need. I don't have enough armor. Okay, Sapiore, you need to move up. Get on this guy's flank. Relieve the Schutzen. You guys are getting resupplied? Nope, because you're under artillery fire. That's annoying. Those guys got hit. Alright. Over here. Keep advancing. You guys can do it. I believe in you. More enemy units. Shoot. My God! Piotr taking care of it, surprisingly. The BMP-3, I think, is making a huge difference, actually, here. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, we took care of those chieftains. Now the Sapiore can take care of the abbots. Move it, move. Go, go, go. Kill him! Kill him! Ubite! M109s. Why are they so forward deployed? Что ты дебил, нахуй? Огонь! Блять. Okay, so you come over here again. BMP-2, come back. Oh my goodness. British folly once again. Okay, come back here. Our BMP-3 is getting thoroughly chewed up by those Centurions and artillery. Our BMP-2s are also doing pretty good work. You're actually going to forward deploy a little bit and resupply these boys. You don't have sight on these. Yeah, you don't. The VMP-3 will take care of it, despite being shelled by this friggin' Centurion for 5 hours. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, an entire line of veterani over here, so that's good. Yeah, we got more FE-432s coming in. I'm actually gonna reposition you guys as such, like so, because What are you? All of a sudden. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get behind cover! What are those? Who in the name of God are you? Oh, it's not a problem. They're fleeing. Okay. Oh, I see here aircraft. Oh, shoot. Dang. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, buddy. Oh, take it easy. Get back there. I can't hit him. Oh, shoot. Oh, I got something else, something fierce over here. So, alright. Well, you guys hold this, because he's going to come out from these woods. You come over here, and you reposition this area. Damn, this is a little fiercer than I was expecting. Resupply, go, go, go. Грузовой! Поехали нахуй! Here's those cheeky rifles.
Понял.
All right. Oh, here they are. Whatever they are. Oh, infantry and armor, most likely. Artillery, fire. And you're gonna reposition to this industrial area. Chieftains and rifles. And our Strelki are not going to be able to hold on for long there. Not with a BMP-1. Come on, Vozdika, why are you not firing? Огонь! Саперы!
Внимание, противник. Готовы.
You're gonna have to leave and get ready to deploy and fire. Come on.
Пути. Первый. Нужна конкретная и быстрая помощь.
Yeah, they need конкретная и быстрая помощь. Shit.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
You're gonna have to move into behind their flanks and help them.
Подбили. Повторяю, нашего подбили. Отступаем сейчас. Есть. Приказы.
Infinite crises. Infinite crises. And only 10 minutes left to go.
Пути. Слышу хорошо, прием.
Retake Yenisei. Artillery, I'm telling you to fire. Why don't you fire?
Так точно.
Ugh. Ёбаный страйкер, блядь. Okay, get over there. P1, get over here.
Слушаю.
Those damn rifles. Okay, these guys are gonna have to retreat again. Oh, and we have more infantry here, or something. This is bad. We gotta get our breakthrough in our lines. Gotta plug the hole here quickly. Well, at least this sector is still being quite unsuccessful. That striker is down. Okay, those rifles. I'm tempted to move these tanks here. There's our culprit, this fucking Sultan. That's how come they're being so effective.
Работаем.
Everyone hold fire. Stop. Just stop. Resupply. Ugh. Okay.
Служу Советскому Союзу.
I really don't want to lose Yenisei or Kama because I want to have as much operational authority as I can because I'm gonna need it because I'm still bleeding. Despite despite all the successes we've had, we are still bleeding thoroughly from all these goddamn British attacks. What's up here? You get to get close. Get as close as you can. Get bloody close. Alright, boys. Let's go. Boy. And we have recontested Yenisei. Once again, this axis is coming under attack, but our
zone capture
defense here is very solid. We got Yenisei back. So here comes the counterattack with the Spartani or Spartania, the Recce and the Centurions and the Works. Oh brother. Spartans and Sultans and Centurions? Oh my!
Слышу хорошо, прием.
Okay, we're gonna have to... Come on, Sapuri. Urban fighting, urban fighting. Set up an air screen. MiG-29s. Oh, this is brutal. Sapir will be able to hold for long. There we go. We got the Spartan. Get out of there. And these guys can take care of it. Oh my god, just a massacre here. You can't pierce this defense. Thank God. Getting tired of this goddamn artillery. Hold fire and move in. Kill those bastards.
Приказ понятен.
5 minutes remaining.
Готово.
Mop up the rest of the enemy here at the power plant, and haha, there we go. Beautiful job, boys. Alright, come into the woods. There. BMP-2, mop up those mortars. Come on. Yeah, don't let him run. Don't let him run. Don't let him run! There we go. Now get in those woods and find those frickin' artillery pieces. Here we go. Here's the final attack. Okay, get in the woods. Dismount. Get ready. We're out of ammo. Bastard. Okay, you come over here. More mortars. Okay, get over there.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
Oh shit. Here we go, I guess. That's the final attack. T-64s, you're gonna have to displace and come over here and support. Golly! Априори. Нам нужна конкретная быстрая помощь. Поехали! Oh God. Ugh. Get out of there. Get that Centurion. BMP-2, hold the line. Oh, Lord. Get out of there. Shit. Fucking bloody hell. Short возьми. Did they move? Or is that a different habit? Damn. I don't want to lose that point. Get out of there, boys. Gonna leave actually one tank platoon behind just to cover. One here to hopefully make a difference. God, why are you coming in from over there? Oh, because that's our only deployment point. Never mind. That makes sense. God. Oh, shit.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Выполняю.
Those Centurions don't stand a chance against the T-64, so this is the right call, I think. We're maxed out on tactical or attack aids, yeah. When we get the artillery attack aids, it's gonna pay off, I hope.
Пути.
Our Vozdika at least is fully vetted. That's excellent news. You go home, please. Warrior is down. I swear they were here somewhere. Anyway.
Под обстрелом.
Oh shit.
Слушаю.
Freaking scorpions. Hey, you're gonna get smoked here, so I can actually focus on these Centurions.
Работаю.
1 minute
Bloody
remaining.
bastard.
У нас раненые.
Fucking annoying son of a bitch. Lynxes.
Понял.
MiG-29.
Бронебойный. Так, ты сейчас.
Ugh. So less than a minute. Oh boy. Okay, we got the Lynxes. That's good news. This T-64 took some heavy losses, but we're holding on. 30 seconds, boys. Come on. It's not that much.
Вот на связи.
It is not that much. These guys are not gonna have time.
Первый. Нужна конкретная.
Я знаю.
Патроны кончились. Прием.
Just hold on. There we go. Those chieftains are fucking off. Those rifles are fucking off too. Or they're gonna get fucked off. Really. Come on. 10 seconds. We have this in the bag. Победа будет за нами. Okay.
Боеприпасы на исходе.
It paid off. Look at that. That is beautiful. 15 vehicles lost. They've lost 136. My God. If that ain't victory, I don't know what is. Once again, our infantry, наши стрелки, have proven their price. They have earned their weight. They are worth their weight in gold. Especially, look at this. BMP-3 took out 8 platoons. He took out an entire freaking battalion worth of rifles. That is beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Stage 2 concluded. Beautiful. And with that, we come up to stage number 3. And we will decide which course of action to undertake then. There are several factors to take into consideration. And personally, I think a raid into the American rear would be very interesting. But that is for next episode. I think this has proven to be a much more decisively victorious stage. And we didn't take that many losses, and we came out on top with now a fully battle-hardened formation. And we can pick our fights from here on out. So that's fantastic. But again, we'll see what happens on next episode, and I will see you there. До свидания, товарищи.